Yeah, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on your location. Um, I still remain my humble self, non-tech Autodesk. So, in case you're seeing me for the very first time, in case you're joining us for the very first time, we are into Autodesk 3D Civil. We teach Autodesk 3D Civil. Yeah, we also design as well. So, in case you would like to hook up with us, you can also message me direct to my inbox. So if you have any questions to ask as well, you can drop it in the comment section. Then if you feel like inboxing me direct to my inbox, to my message, you can as well deem it fit to inbox me direct. Your question will be answered. So today looking at we'll be looking at layers. Yeah, learning how to assign layers to your drawings. So as a designer, assigning layers to your drawings is very very crucial. It's very very important. If you did not assign layers to your drawing, your designs will be so meaningless. Your design will be so meaningless. So that's why it is of a great importance that you assign layers to your drawing. As you can see here, this is a drawing. This is a drawing, a well-designed drawing. So every part of this drawing, every part of this drawing is well labeled. Like it is well labeled in terms of assigning layers. All the layers in this drawing are well assigned properly. As you can see, these lines here are called index lines. These lines here are called index lines or contours. Yes. So in these index lines, we'll have the minor contours. I will also have the major contours. So now, in case you may be asking, what is this layer all about? What this layer does is that it helps you to arrange your work properly. Yes, these layers, assigning of layers helps you to arrange your work properly. If you assign layers to your design properly, it can be flexible, it can be presentable. Yes, because whenever you want to see anything, you can freeze the other layers and leave the other layers. So that is why assigning of layers is very very important. As you can see, once you assign your layers properly, once you click on anything in your design, you will see the name. This one I've clicked right now, as you can see, the name is Major Contours. Yes. Yeah, the process of assigning layers is just the process of naming any part of the drawing, giving a name to a particular part of the drawing. That is just it. So as you can see, I clicked on the major contour. As you can see, this is the major contours here. The name is there. If I click on the minor contour, the name will also be there. As you can see, minor contour. Okay. If I click on the boundary, this boundary, the property boundary, yeah, you can see this is the property boundary, and you can also see it here, boundaries. Do you understand? So we'll have some other ones here. This boundary as well. Now this is the the coordinate, the bearing and distance. If I click on it, my bearing and distance were added in one layer. My bearing and distance were added in one layer. As you can see, if I click on it, if you go to this point, what you will see here is bearing and distance. So, and so on and so forth. That is it. Look at my top of bank. My top of bank here, if I click on it, you'll see the name top of bank. Now, let's head to the parcel ID, the parcel ID numbers. Look at it here, parcel identification, because we have parcels here. We have parcels here. All those things are parcels. So, and they all have their own individual parcel ID. So once you click on it, what you're going to see here is parcel ID. I hope you understand. Now, having said that, let's now learn how to assign learn how to assign layer to our drawings. Let's just assume I drew a circle. This is a circle. Okay. Yes. This is a circle. Another one. Yeah. Yes. We are proceeding. Um, and here is another one. So we have up to three circles here, and if we want to assign layers to these circles here, it is very, very simple. You click on it. What is the color mode you use to draw the circle? It is V node 3. This V node 3, you just take note of it. Then go to layers properties. When you go to layers properties, this is V node 3. You just double click on the layer on the exact name in the layer property, delete it, and type in the name you want it to bear, which is um, let's just take circle 1, circle circle 1. As you can see, if you click on this one, what you see here is circle 1. I have assigned this very circle to a layer's name called circle 1. Now let's get to the second circle, which is this. This. Now I have to change this very color here to something else because they cannot this circle 1 and this very circle cannot be the same color. So what is the name of this very one? The name is PDF2 logo. PDF2 logo text. Now search for PDF2 logo text here. As you can see, this is PDF2 logo text. You click on it, delete it, and add your own name you want this very circle to bear. You add the name you want the circle to bear. So let's just give it circle 2 for instance. Circle 2. It's simple. As you can see, it's very simple. Assigning of layers. So right now we have our circle 1 here and we have our circle 2 here. The third circle here, which is the least and the smallest as well, you still go back here, choose a particular color for that very circle. Choose a particular color for the circle. Let's choose this color. Okay. So you come to this point, you go back to your layer properties, you search for V V control line shots. V control line shots. Yes, that's it here. So let's give it our own name. Circle 3. That's it. It's very simple. It's very simple. It's very simple. This is our first layer, the one we gave, circle 1. This is our second layer, the one we give circle 2. And this is our third layer, the one we give circle 3. So whenever you're designing something, you have to be assigning layers to them. Yes, you have to be assigning layers to them. Now that is how that was how this design comes to be. As you can see, it is well aligned and we gave them layers accordingly. Every single thing, every single design here in this drawing has its own layers. Every single design here in this drawing has its own layers. So as a designer, you need to know how to assign layers to each of your drawing. Yes, each of any line segment, any drawing, anything you put out, you need to assign layers to it. So in the next lecture, I'll be teaching us how to off our layers and how to on our layers. Remember, when you off your layer, that very layer you off, you will not see it again. When you off it, you're not going to see it again. When you on it, it reappears back. That's how it is. So in our next video, we're going to discuss on how to on layers and how to off layers. Thank you very much.